What's up, guys? Today, I want to talk about Flushed Away. So let's go. So Flushed Away is another one of those movies, kind of like Kung Fu Panda and like Ratatouille, Over the Hedge. It was like that weird claymation DreamWorks animation back in the day. And I truly feel like it was slept on in a lot of ways. Because that show was weird. Movie. Was weird, but it was also great. I just talked about Ratatouille too. Oh my god. It's about a rat or a mouse? He's a mouse. Google. It's about a mouse who lives in London. He's a pet mouse to some rich people living a posh life completely alone. A different mouse comes up the toilet, I think? Garbage disposal. A different rat shows up in the house while his family is on vacation and flushes him down the toilet into the sewers where there's an entire civilization of wild British mice. That is the premise of the whole movie. Once in sewer London, he obviously wants to go back home because A, he's antisocial, and B, because he's in the sewer. And through circumstance and shenanigans, there are always shenanigans in these movies, he ends up working with a little female mouse who has a ship called the Jolly Roger. I don't think that's right. The Jammy Dodger. Just so you understand what kind of movie this is. And she's agreed to take him to the surface for a fee. There's also a toad and a legion of frogs who are trying to drown the entire civilization of mice because mice are dirty and toads are obviously so much cleaner. He also has a whole bunch of children that he's going to use to repopulate the entire place. Also, all of this is happening during the World Cup of, I think it's England versus Germany. And the point is that when all of the people go to the restroom at halftime, he's going to flush away all of the mice by letting up a dam or something like that. It's actually really unclear how he ended up with all of the power to do what he's trying to do, but he does. So then on his way to go back home, he ends up bonding with the little woman mouse, her name's Rita, and her family. Because the first time he's with other mice. He realizes he doesn't want to be alone. This whole time, for funsies, the original mouse who flushed him down the toilet has been living in his house. So he goes back home, he figures out what the big toad's plan is, and then he goes back into the sewer. He stops the toad with a whole bunch of liquid nitrogen. He steals, before he leaves, he steals jewelry from his original humans, because that's how he's going to pay back the debts that he owes. The mouse is also voice acted by Hugh Jackman, so that's a fun thing that you can listen to for the full time. Being truthful, this movie's a lot funnier than I'm making it seem, and I'm so sorry because there's no way for me to enact just how funny this movie is. It's also kind of a musical. There are slugs everywhere and they sing all the time. This movie also came out in 2006, so, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.